Hey everybody, this is Piano13. Welcome to another video where I'm going to show you how I make my videos. Yes guys, I'm going to show you how I make my videos, how I make all my Minecraft videos, what editors I use, and thumbnails and all that stuff. Hope you guys enjoy! Hello everybody! Today, we are going to be going over how I make my videos, how I do my thumbnails, how I add all those sound effects, which I just started doing, which I'm not confused on how I make this video and stuff. But basically, I'm going to be going over what recording software you can use, what editors are good to use, and how to make the thumbnails. And in doing that, I'm going to show you multiple different kinds of software, and not just the software I use. So, basically saying how to get the best quality, how to get at least a good quality if you're not very good. Really bad YouTube theme about. But basically that's what it's going to be about. Yeah. So let's get started. First of all, let's fix this instead of having just the micro screen. Ta-da! We have the entire desktop. So if I pull this down, I have Minecraft right here, got my desktop, different programs over here. Now first we're going to go over the recorders. There's plenty of recording softwares, like tons of recording softwares, just like tons of them. But I have an editor right here called FILMORA. Not only is an editor, but it also lets me record. So I can record from screen, webcam, whatever I want to do. And I can do it whenever. It's really awesome too. So let's turn the volume down on Minecraft real quick. But that's basically how the recording software goes. That's how I do my recording software. It's not as high quality as you would expect, but it's still pretty high quality. Another one is FRAPS. You want to be very careful on finding this because you won't really find very good ones most often. But FRAPS is the way to go. FRAPS. Always go for FRAPS. FRAPS is like your first time editor. If you can't get it, well, I guess it does cost $30, but sometimes you can find it for free in some places. Really cool. I used to use it. Now I use the FILMORA, but it's really awesome nonetheless. Another is SCREENCAST-O-MATIC. This isn't very good because it doesn't work with microphone, but it is a really great recorder. I use it. It's $15 a year, which is actually a really good deal, but oh no, we don't want that. But it's really, well, I guess it's $15 per year, but still, it's a good recorder if you want to. Sometimes you could like have it, or yeah, you could like either be recording it and then have some other program that's recording your voice. So you put it together in an editor. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Next, we're going on to editors. Editors is there's a lot of different options. I personally use FILMORA. It's really good. Does green screen, but it's not free. So sometimes you can find it free like Google or whatever. But you can do all sorts of stuff like this. The first most thing is Movie Maker. Movie Maker is a pretty good one, but I've had problems using it just because of it can also record. It records, but the only thing about Movie Maker is for some reason it really messes up my recording, like really badly. I don't know why, it just does. That's why I haven't been able to use editor. You've been able to use this. This is why I haven't been able to use Windows Movie Maker. It's really annoying to me. I used a different editor, which was, let's see here, the YouTube editor. This is a really good editor. If you have a ton of YouTube, like it puts stuff together. I used to use this all the time. I put it together, and it'd be amazing. But it's really, really cool. This is the second, I prefer this over Movie Maker, even though Movie Maker is still pretty good. It has some, okay, these are like basic ones, but basic transitions. You can search tons of music, and sometimes I actually use music for this. I just search whatever I need to. I can add photos, you can put it on your screen, which I didn't think I knew about till later, but you can do all sorts of stuff, and it's my one that I like a lot about. It's add audio, it's great. This is the next audio under that. Well, it's the next editor under Movie Maker. Over Movie Maker. I think it's better than Movie Maker. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to be whatever, but that's what I preferred until I got FILMORA, which is one of the best editors I've ever seen. It is really, really awesome. We have like my intro here, all this awesome stuff. It's really, you can put text on the screen. I can do filters, I can do overlays, I can do elements, which is like basically this, basically stuff over it. Christmas, you can theme everything. Split screen. What else do we have? Themes, music, all sorts of stuff. It's amazing. I love it. It's really, really easy. It's way easier than you would expect, actually, and absolutely, completely amazing editor that you can get pretty easily. You can get the trial, but that's what it was. A watermark, I don't know if you like that, but it's still a really good editor. I use it all the time. For the most part, if you really want to make YouTube videos, it's always gonna involve money. You gotta save up for your birthday. Grab an editor for like $60. Ask your parents for something on your birthday. Most editors, the good editors, if you're smart enough for it, the good editors have a built-in recording software, which is really good to have. It's really good to just buy an editor because they usually have built-in recorders. It's really good to just buy an editor. If you get a bot editor, it records for you and does all that stuff. But yes, there's other couple editors, like this is WEVIDEO. Really good editor as well. I think I used this once. No, I've used it for something else, not this, but it has a huge watermark that's really hard to do. But it's pretty expensive. This is if you want a watermark. I have a watermark on some smaller videos that I make for my media. But that's not that bad. It's a smaller watermark. It doesn't really matter. It's a good editor too. This is WeVideo. It's like a Chrome extension, which is a cool thing. But yeah, pretty much. Let's move on to thumbnails. First program up on the list is Minecraft Skin Viewer. I know this looks pretty weird, but as soon as you enter in a name, let's see here. Let's do my name. It has it saved for you. It will make my name, and you can move it around all you want, get a good angle, whatever. But see, this is transparent. You left click it and you save it. It'd be transparent. It's super cool. This is a basic editor, doesn't bend or anything. No items, just creating a character for you. It's a really simple program. Simple presets like this. You got zombie forms. I'm sitting in this one. It's super, super cool. I use it. I think I used it for a server, but it's really good for making characters. That's just the first part. You want some sort of photo editor, which goes on to Photoshop. Photoshop is the best thing to have. It's great, especially this one. This is how do you say it? Let's see here. Adobe Photoshop. This is my main editor. My parents happen to have a version of this, so I have it now. I use it all the time. It really does work. It's a good editor, I use it all the time for my thumbnails, but the characters, I don't use the Minecraft skin viewer. It's really, this is different. Okay, so Photoshop is really good. I can add some stuff, but there's still simpler things, which I'm going to show you now. A very simple one, don't mind the background music please, is Minecraft novaskin.me wallpapers. By the way, all the links will be provided in the description for free, free website. So, okay, so we have different things, and all you need to do is type in a player's name. Let's see, let's see, I can make this person freaking, oh, this doesn't really work. There's me, you see my hand right there, but basically you can do whatever you want. This would be me, this would be you. Anything that has this little Steve or this great thing, that can be a different player for anybody. It's a really, really good source. You can have yourself in a candy shop. What else do we have? All sorts of stuff that can really work. You can add some stuff to it, but also it's just really good. I use it a lot. It's I think I have it somewhere, but it works as a wallpaper too, so you can make your own little wallpaper of yourself. Plus all sorts of stuff that is actually, it's incredibly wallpapers. Best place to get a thumbnail if you're not very good with Photoshop, or if you don't have any Photoshop. But if you want to put words on it, the best, a really good editor is Sketchpad. You can add different, images. You can take it from here and you can draw on it. You can do whatever you want. This is a good Photoshop, online Photoshop, Chrome extension. Sketchpad, Turtorial is also up here. Also will be provided in the description and on your screen. But same thing. Let's see, you can add stickers, I think. Stickers. Yeah, stickers. Let's see here. You can web it. Look at this. It's a really good editor as well. You can play with it. It's also really fun to play with too. You can make your own little webs. So we got. It's really, really. I can't get over how cool. It's really fun to mess with. That's all I'm gonna say. It's it's really, really fun to mess with. Crazy fun to mess with. Probably should try it out yourself. But it's really easy. You can actually add images too, so you can draw your own little things like that. It makes it really easy. But now we're going to go on to the last thing, which is the ultimate, how I make all my characters, my players. The next one is MINE-IMATOR. Unfortunately, this is on a different computer. I use it on a different computer because it's pretty big actually, but oh gosh. But basically, this is how I make my thumbnails. As you can see, you can barely see this. This is on a remote desktop connection. I'm playing this, so this won't really work. I don't have a recorder on that computer, but I can't really install it on here. But this is if you want to get this, it can create 3D models. So I can move this up and down. Like, see, well, I messed around with it a little bit, but you can make 3D, you can bend the arms, you can make more blocks, like chest, like you can add anything. And then what I do later is I go up to Photoshop and I take whatever, let's see here, let's take one that I already have, but we can take, basically what I do is I take it, and with this little tool here, let's grab an image real quick. Let's do this, like something like this, but basically what the basic is since this is a black, see, it has a black background, that's like really bad, it's the little dirt face, but basically what this is a magnetized, it pulls itself around these pixels to cut it out. Cut it out, yes, cut it out. It cuts out the little pixels as I go around, and I can basically put it on wherever I want. Like, see here, let's pull up a new file, let's make a transparent one. I guess it's not working out now, but basically what I can do is I can move it onto a transparent background, so I can edit it, I can put it in whatever thumbnail I want, and that is how I do my thumbnails. To get high performance videos, however, as you can see, I have it at full screen right now, but when I'm doing command block heavy stuff, maps, it's usually a little bit more low quality, just so that it causes less lag. It really does help, as well as fast graphics instead of fancy graphics, and lowering your chunks, which I should probably do sometime. Let's see here, where is it? We have fast. I have fast graphics because I have a pretty fast computer. This is on a pretty fast computer, but it's still pretty cool. Let's check out this blacksmith just for the fun. Ooh, diamonds for me. Nice. But that was the basics of how I make my videos and how you can make it if you don't have access to that kind of resources. If you guys like this video, please please press that like button, and make sure to please press the like button. I have no likes because I'm poor, but if you could please press the subscribe button for more tutorials and Minecraft gameplay videos, go ahead and do that. See you guys. Bye.